So this is going to be another beautiful energy update, divine masculine reading. This update, this energy update for the collective was coming in super strong. I got a download for the collective actually yesterday, and I was ignoring it for the longest, you all, the longest. Inside. Gonna move this. Well, actually, I'll keep it like that. It's okay. Okay, so for those who are new, welcome. I have a full playlist of soulmate twin flame readings, regardless of titles, okay? So, you know, any title that you use for your connection is absolutely fine. Everybody has their own feeling on labels, you see what I'm saying? And I also have a Vimeo account, which I posted part 2s and extended readings, because my readings can be really in depth, and I realize that not everybody you know, just wants it on YouTube. You know, they want to actually have it for themselves, or you know, see it at a later date. So I will continue to do those update readings on Vimeo as well. And anytime I do, I will post it in the description box, okay? So you can check it out if you want. This reading, there's no extended, but I'm saying in the future, because for those who want more of you know, the time, I can do that as well for you all. So those updates are very frequent on my end, okay? So it's been a while since I've done a divine masculine reading. As you all know, I work with Source, God. So whenever I get a message, it's pretty timely for the collective, and I know that a lot of people are gonna need this video right here because I felt it. I got this message yesterday and I slept on it just to make sure that this was the message, and this is the message, okay? So for those who have a high-level soulmate connection, this also could resonate, but I'm going to keep it 100%. It's really going to be geared more towards twin flame separation, those who consider their situation a twin flame separation, okay? So I have no doubt that there's messages that could resonate for soulmates and karmics, but a lot of it's going to be twin flame based, okay? Especially for those who are in separation, all right? So I'm going to begin now. Feel free to check out the links in the box below. And of course, if you don't want to miss anything, thumbs up, subscribe, and tap that bell so that you get all the updates. You, okay? Not just through YouTube search, okay? It's more personalized when you subscribe and get the bell, so you get everything that you need at that exact moment, okay? I'm going to start off with this deck over here. I feel drawn to it, so let's go ahead and get into why your person out of nowhere is missing you so severely, okay? What is happening with... I'm going to personalize it and say your divine masculine, even though this is a collective reading. I feel like to say your divine masculine, okay? So let's look into it. So I got 3 of Swords, Queen Swords, Temperance, okay? Okay, so the first message coming through very strongly, oh my goodness, you all, is that, okay, your person feels that you have turned your back on them. Okay, for whatever reason, this person feels that you've turned your back. You've given up on this connection, okay? There actually could be those of you out here where you have given up on this connection. So that would explain why your divine counterpart feels that your heart's not in this, okay? There even could be, I feel, a level here of disconnect where your person doesn't really feel your energy as much. And this brings them to tears, okay? This makes your person cry. So speaking of the heart, I'm going to go into this deck right now. It's heart-centered. It's heart chakra based. So I really feel led to bring this deck in here as well because I feel this message so strongly. So let's see. Let's see. Oh, wow. Crown chakra. Wow. Wow. There's so many different ways to interpret cards. So seeing this card pop out, it makes me think that your person is, wow, your person's crying so hard that they're getting headaches. I'm hearing nausea, headaches. Teach. Yeah. So right now, this divine masculine wants you to teach them how to love, teach them how to open up, teach them how to communicate with you. For others of you, what I'm seeing here is that you both have not talked in a very long time. Okay? There's those of you where you've not talked to this person in a very long time. So with this card of teach, the message coming through with this card is your person is almost wanting you to shine your light, okay? Shine your light and guide them back into your loving embrace. Guide you with them into a place of love and forgiveness, okay? This person is seeking out help, okay? So your person could be watching videos like this as well, trying to seek out support, okay? Trying to understand what's going on, why they feeling the way they feel. You know, it's a very overwhelming energy. It's a very overwhelming energy that I'm getting from this divine masculine right here. Okay, I'm not gonna, that's all for that. Okay. Wow. Okay, let's see. So this masculine, let me just get 2 cards before I say, yeah, 7 of Cups. Ooh, goodness me. Wow, this energy is intense. Oh my God. It's intense, guys. Okay. 3 of Wands, 10 of Swords. I'm going to do only upright for that because it came out lopsided. So I'm going to take the cards upright with that. Okay. I'm going to take the cards upright with that. Queen of Cups, Queen of Swords. Oh, third party. Okay. Yeah, there's a third, there's some third party energy here. I see it. There could have been a third party energy that God is wanting to shine on this reading, because the fact that I felt led to pull from this deck as well, which I was on this deck and I got 2 queens. I got the Queen of Cups and the Queen of Swords. Okay. Yeah. That feels like confusion. That feels like confusion to me. Yeah, this person's confused. Oh my goodness. Um, for the feminines watching, I feel very strongly that you know that this is I'm hearing your person. Like, it's a pretty bold statement, but I'm hearing clear as day your person. You know, and you're very confident that there's something very special here with this person. A lot of you are, I'm seeing here, you're completely sure. You're sure than sure that this is your twin. You're sure than sure that this is your soulmate. You're confident. You're very confident. The viewer, you, okay? But it does feel that your person is not. They're they're all over the place. Temperance, Four of Cups. They're all over the place. Ten of Swords, Seven of Cups. The word I would use for this is hot mess. Your person feels like a hot mess, like straight up. And if they've gotten involved with outside people, or they've listened to too many people on the outside and they've not gone within, seek number 9, they've not gone within and chose to listen to their inner voice, their intuition, God on the situation, that's led them into a very dark, confusing, bitter place is what I'm getting. It's led them off the path of success is what I'm hearing. It's led them off the path of success. So for the masculines watching, you felt that you should have been doing a different thing or at a higher level in your life. And what I'm seeing here is that all these Seven of Cups, fluky relationships, okay, have distracted the masculine, has distracted you. So you're feeling that you should be a mentor, you should be a business owner, you should be a teacher for a lot of them, like a healer, a master of certain skills. And where the energy should have went, it didn't. So a lot of these masculines feel that they're at base 1. They almost feel like they've started all over again. There could have been those masculines who decided to officially walk away from you, and at the time they felt that this was the best thing to do, this was the right thing to do. They weren't good enough, they weren't ready, they weren't confident. They weren't confident that this was the connection for them, is what I'm hearing. And getting based upon the cards. Let's see why that is. Page of Swords. Okay, so they could have seen something. Of course, social media, it comes up with that card quite often. Or not. It could be in person. Okay, there could have been something that they witnessed, or they thought they saw, and it wasn't true. Okay, it was not what they thought it was, but maybe somebody was in their ear saying, hey, you know, this is not who you think they are. So I definitely get a mix-up energy. I definitely get an energy of confusion. What I want to say here is it's a high possibility that either when they met you, they were on a different path, a different trajectory. okay, in terms of their love life, and I feel self-development and career. I think this person was totally, really just on the path of destruction. And then as soon as they met you, there was a freshness, there was a like a renewal, an opening of their crown chakra. Their mind was expanded, and what happened was they freaked out. But not only did they freak out, there's a high possibility that they were trying to understand your connection, but they were still probably stuck in some kind of 3D based relationship, which could be just the looks, material gain, opportunist kind of energy. It could have been a situation where they were so used to relationships being so carnal and so unfulfilling. 10 of Swords, 4 of Cups, so blasé, you know. And then when they met you, they felt that, oh wow, like there's another side to this. There's another way to have a romantic relationship. I get a very strong energy that before it was never like that for this person. They never experienced that. And if they did, it was short-lived. If they ever had, a soulmate before you as a twin, let's say, for example, you guys are twins, but they were with a soulmate before, it was never, they never took it seriously. They never took it seriously, okay? So now, Ace of Cups cut the deck, the Emperor, Divine Masculine. Now, they see that there could have been something more. There could have been a lot more that they had to learn from you two's connection, but they cut it short. What I'm getting for others of you is that this connection was not even able to get off the ground. It should have took off. It should have, I feel, experienced a lot more, but it was like cut short. It was cut short. Your person looks up to you. They look up to you. They think that you are full of wisdom, full of knowledge, ancient knowledge. And they really want to get to know you. So this is giving me energy of a renewal, a coming around of some sorts to figure things out. Let's get some more cards on that. Yeah, this is a new beginning. Wow, the Fool came out. This is a new beginning. They want a new beginning. They want to, and I know there's going to be a lot of you watching where you're like, I gave this person so much time to get their act together. I've already moved on, or like, I don't have time for this, situation. There could be those of you where you really want to give this person a chance, but you're tired, you've been severely let down. You've been let down, and you're considering other options. There could be those of you watching where you could be with somebody else on a serious level, even though your heart is with this other person. It's like, how much longer could you wait? How could this person abandon you? That's what I'm getting. So there's a lot of hurt, 3 of Swords. There's a lot of hurt feelings here. There's a lot of missed opportunities here, 4 of Cups, that your person is now seeing. And now they're thinking to themselves, I could have done this a lot better. I could have King of Pentacles reverse. I could have came to this person, told them what was going on, and maybe, just maybe, you know, you would have accepted me, but I was stuck with this other fling, okay, or I was in this other relationship, dating someone else while you came on the scene, and I was confused. So it definitely got to a situation, a temperature I'm seeing here, where your person preferred to be in the dark than in the light. They got too comfortable with the sorrow and the pain. They got too comfortable in that season. And so what I'm getting is this season that they've encountered in their life has also bled into every other area where in their mind they think, okay, well, I should be here, I should have done this, but shoulda, coulda, woulda is not the reality, right? When somebody says, I wish this, I wish that, it doesn't equal the actual momentum, the actual action it takes to make a change. It doesn't equal that. It doesn't equal that. So with the Page of Swords, it looks to me that this person is desperate to know what you are doing. Desperate to know if there's somebody else in your life and if you've given up, because they do feel that you've given up. They do feel that you have wanted to explore other options. That's for sure. Yeah, like this person is not expecting you to hold on. They are expecting you to be mad at them, to maybe even hate them, but they're not expecting you to feel sorry for them at this moment in time. I feel like your person, yeah, the solar plexus chakra, feeling alone. I feel like your person they want to make something right with their life. You know, they definitely want to change course here, but they don't know how. Okay, they're trying to come out of this darkness right now. They're trying to come out of this depressive situation. Yeah, it feels very depressive, like something is weighing on their heart. What I feel here is that your person is considering giving you an apology, extending an olive branch to you, okay? They're really almost fantasizing about, okay, what if I reach out through the grapevine? What if I reach out and this person takes me back? What if I show this person that I've been watching them all this time and haven't been able to move on, haven't been able to move forward, haven't been able to progress the way I know I should because I'm stuck on the past? This person is stuck on the past and they feel very alone. They feel that they've made a mistake, But they are letting spirit guide them, is what I want to say. Like, they are allowing their guides to protect them, to nurture them at this time, to give them more clarity as to what the next step is. So they have surrendered, which is very exciting for me to say. Your person has surrendered to the connection. They are working with their guides, they are working with spirit, and they're letting their heart sing, is what I heard. They're letting their heart, whatever they're feeling in their heart, they're trying to let out, even if it's a very slow drip, drip, drip kind of situation where it feels like eons, they're still trying to empty out whatever clutter or pain or disappointment or anger or guilt they're holding. They're trying to let it go. And when they let that go, because they're in the process right now, but when they let that go fully and their heart is light and not as heavy, I think that they could want to come back with an apology. I'm seeing an energy here of very, 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 very light communication. This is not going to be some kind of sonnet. Okay, it's not going to be, I feel, a declaration of love just yet. But if this person is willing to step up, I do see that they want to start with light communication, is what I'm hearing. They want to start light because they've already been through so much with you. They already felt so much for you, but they don't want to just go all the way deep again. They want to give themselves some time to heal. And even you, if they feel that you need to heal as well, they want to give you that time. They don't want to just rush in like an anchor and then bring you both all the way down into the past and you did this and did you do that, and all the questioning. Like, I think this person's quite intimidated by that. Okay, this person is very intimidated by starting off a conversation super deep, super serious. So if you've done that in the past and it's led to an argument, I feel that source is saying back away slowly from that strategy. That strategy does not work, okay, with this person. They do not see your frustration in that sense. If you come at it like that, they're just going to think that you're blazing angry at them. And the way that they're going to take it is, oh no, let me go retreat back into my shell because this person's angry with me. So it's not a situation where you have to show that you're angry. And I know I've never had a message like that, but that's what I'm getting is like, it's not a situation where you have to show that you're really pissed off with them, even if you are, because showing that side of you, okay, or them showing that side of themselves to you, has it ever accomplished anything? No. What I'm hearing source say is come at this with love, okay? Come at this from a place of love and not a place from, I hate you, go to hell, you broke my heart. Because if either one of you, Queen of Swords, Three of Swords, if either one of you come at it from that perspective, you guys will not get back together. Because at that point, it's going to be a constant battle of, he said, she said, or, I'm right and you're wrong. And what I think is that that's just going to spiral into an energy of domineering. It's a domineering energy, okay? Of I'm right, you're wrong. And I feel like your person is not either mentally stable or strong enough. They're not strong enough right now to come in and argue with you, okay? And I know there's a lot of feminines who are really pissed off and fed up, but think strategically. Is the enemy, is the lower forces of this world trying to get you in a dark place? Like, you have to think about it. Like, is is something lower vibrational trying to stop you from this happily ever after, so to speak, or this reunion? Like, would that anger, would displaying that anger on either of you side, like, would displaying that anger, push each other away? It's a strong possibility, So I think that source is saying, be careful. Be careful of, even if you feel it, you don't have to show it. You don't have to show that, you want to rip this person's head off. You don't have to show it, Like, try to get some solution. Try to move the ball forward instead of backwards is what I'm getting here. Which is very smart, because it's true, especially if you've not talked to somebody in forever. You don't want to open up the conversation with something that's like an anchor and is going to drag you both down. You definitely don't want to do that. Let your friends help you. Red flags. New love at the bottom of the deck. New love. Past life relationship. So I definitely see here that a lot of you have considered other options, okay? Yeah. For some reason, I'm getting this message of, like, when this person looks at something, or looks at, could even be a mirror or something like that, they see you in them. It's very spiritual. Like, they see that, you are a true love of theirs, and they want it to continue, Even if you guys haven't talked in years, like, they do want it to continue. But the problem is the ego is so involved, whether it's fear-based or anger or betrayal and guilt, deception. With the red flag card we got from the romance angel, it's deceptive energy. Broken heart. Yeah, their heart is broken. Angel of love. So they are working with spirit, okay? That's a good sign to me. Like, your person is Archangel Uriel is here as well. Appreciation, angel of love. The thinking man is in reverse. Okay, so they don't have clearness of thought. This came out clear as day reversed. So the thinking man reverse is showing that this person is not thinking clearly. Okay? It could be a situation where they think that their logic, their own conclusion they made, is the wrong one. So they're giving that up. Okay? Whatever conclusion, whatever false idea they had of you, they've given that up. They've given that up, and they've turned it to the angel of love. They turned it to their spirit guides, their angels, their protective team. They've turned it over because whatever they think their thinking, they feel is wrong. They feel it's not the truth. So they're using wisdom and saying, okay, well, my thoughts, my idea, my ways are not working, so I'm going to go ahead and consult my spirit team because clearly I'm doing something wrong. This is now how your person is thinking. Is like, well, clearly I haven't been able to get what I want out of this connection. Clearly I've not been able to talk to this person. So I'm just going to stop thinking about this and go with my heart. Heart. So now they want to lead with their heart. They don't want to lead with their mind. They don't want to have to try to get smart and come up with all these conclusions and, deceptive strategies. They don't want to keep doing that because they know that it's not going to work. It's not envy. It's not really who they are. Like, they definitely want to have something better than just this anxiety and missing you. They want to feel emotions of happiness again. They miss that. They miss feeling happy with you. So I see here that this person will stay up in bed and think about you. They feel stupid for turning their back on you. They feel stupid for turning their back on you. They want to make this right. Death reversed, Chariot reversed, the Star, Six of Wands, yeah. So I would not be surprised if your person is trying to right now, I get strong Cancer, Pisces, Cancer, Sagittarius energy here, Capricorn energy here, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy here. I would not be surprised if they're trying to work up the courage to send you a text message. Could be a shout out on some kind of messenger, even email. I'm hearing email as well. Could be anything. This person most definitely wants to reconnect with you. Most definitely. We have the card of attachment. Attachment number 5. So this person is attached. This person is not, like, see, energetically, what I would say is energetically, even if a lot of time has passed, like even into like the years, okay, you're still crossing their mind. You're still on their mind. They still feel heartbroken over what happened. Like, they do. They still feel heartbroken. So that shows me that this person sees your value. They appreciate you. Appreciation door to value. They do value what you are to them. They just don't show it. That's the problem. They've never been able to show it. Like, even when you guys were together, they did care for you, but they didn't show it. For some strange reason, they didn't show it. So now, How does this person feel? How does this person feel? How does this person feel? Yeah. Get two more. Wow, they feel very negative. They feel very negative. The Sun. But they don't want to anymore. See, they don't want to though. They do feel negative, but they don't want to stay in that energy. Yeah. Yeah. Seven of Swords. Seven of Swords came out. Why is the Seven of Swords here? Two of Swords reverse. Yeah, it's complete. Three of Cups reverse. That's why it's there. Why is the Seven of Swords there? Because of Three of Cups reverse. Gossip. Bad news, bad energy, bad motives. Not walking in the divine light. Choosing your flesh. Choosing temptation. Choosing what the enemy is presenting over what God's presenting. That's what I'm seeing here. Choosing the wrong path. Nine of Pentacles reversed is a very tricky energy. I don't like that energy. So I think that this person is stuck. They're very stuck. Four of Pentacles, Nine of Wands. Yeah, they're stuck. This card has come out like 5 times in this reading. So that shows me that this person is not moving. They need to move, and when their guides tell them to move, I guess they'll move, but a little bit of action would be nice, you know what I'm saying? But what the cards are showing is that for some reason they are not moving right now. They have all the tools to manifest this new beginning. The Magician. That's Major Arcana. It's a very powerful Major Arcana. So they have the ability, like, yeah. What I'm hearing is if they dig deep enough, they will find it. They will find that happiness within themselves again, to blossom, to bloom, to break out of this stuck deceptive energy, you know? But you have to dig deep. When it comes to a deep connection, when it comes to righting your wrongs in life, most of the time, you do have to dig deep. You do have to have a certain level of courage, right? To admit that, okay, I'm on the wrong path in my life. I'm not on the right trajectory in this connection. I'm in separation. I need to turn back around. I need to make this right. You know, that's what happens. So we have financial constraint. I saw when I pulled the card for that, financial constraint was popping out. So this has gotten into other areas of their life where the energy is stuck. They see the door to value. The good thing is they see that there is a way out, but they're scared right now. They're very scared to walk through this door and right their wrongs. It could be that there's a lot in their life that they know they need to acknowledge head on, and they're scared, okay? Especially we're talking about a guy, a male, okay, who wasn't raised in a certain way. he definitely may not be able to access those emotions properly. Okay, he could think that those emotions are deceptive and a setup and trying to mess him up. He could think the opposite. He could think that what he's feeling is trying to take him down, you know? But in reality, it's not. It's not trying to take him down. He thinks that if he walks, especially if it's a guy, if he walks through this door where there's sunshine, where there's actual success and fulfillment, he thinks it's a setup. He thinks it's a setup. So he's stuck where he is. He's stuck where he is, envying other people, still emotionally attached to you, craving you, calling out your name, wanting to be with you, but not doing anything about it, you know? It takes courage. That's what I want to say. It takes a lot of courage to admit to yourself that, oh my God, you know, maybe I made a mistake about this person. Maybe what I thought about this person was wrong. You know, that takes a lot of courage. And with the card of financial constraint, you get a card for that. 5 of Pentacles to confirm. Justice reverse. They could have legal issues. Oh my goodness. 1 second, you all. So the door, 1 second. Okay, I'm back, you all. These cards fell on the floor. Had a delivery, busy Saturday. Okay, so we have the Moon, Strength, 7 of Wands, 10 of Wands. Okay, so yeah. The first course of action that your person has to do right now is let go of these burdens. That's the most important thing. They have to let go of these secrets, the guilt, whatever they felt about you and they were wrong, they need to turn around and apologize. Okay? And that could be a trend that maybe in their life they've jumped to conclusions, they've turned their back too early, they've knowingly chose the wrong path, and people could have gossiped about them, about this connection, and they know that it wasn't fair, okay, it wasn't right. But I just feel deep down with the 5 of Pentacles reversed, came out reversed, but I think it's upright, but I'll keep it reversed because that's how it came out. This person needs to have a strength, okay? They could be a Leo. Yeah, they could be a fire sign here at the bottom of the deck. Yeah, Sagittarius. Okay, they could be a fire sign, most definitely, but they're very defensive. 7 of Wands. Very defensive. So this is the issue, is like
They feel that they're weighed down by life. They feel they're weighed down by financial constraints. So I think it's safe to say that if they had a better financial situation, you know what I'm saying? If they felt more stable in the area of finances and stability and security, maybe they'll use that as an opportunity to come back towards you. But I feel like Spirit is saying something here. You don't have to, as a masculine, especially if this is a guy we're talking about, you don't have to wait until you have millions in the bank, right? To woo your divine feminine, especially if you know this is a soulmate, a twin flame, not like the average Joe connection. It's not just based upon superficiality. It's an actual connection, right? What I feel like Source is saying here is that your person is waiting. I just got it. Four of Pentacles. Five of Pentacles, reverse. Yeah, your person keeps waiting to have all this money to come back into your life and tell you the truth and, try to make this work, trying to manifest this connection back together again. But that's the wrong approach. I feel like Source is saying that's the wrong approach. You don't have to have everything together to simply apologize and step up and say, you know what? I was wrong, okay? For some reason, I heard the word millions. I heard the word millions. So, for some strange reason, your person feels like they have to have millions of dollars to, they have to have some kind of grandiose bank account to come to present you with, okay, instead of the Four of Pentacles, because they feel like the Four of Pentacles right now, the 10 and the 9 of Wands, they're trying to find like the perfect time, but there is no perfect time. There is no perfect time. So it's just the belief, like your person's beliefs are skewed. Every single masculine that I'm reading about for each one of you individually, everybody's masculine is going to have a certain kind of mindset that they have. You see what I'm saying? So one masculine's mindset could be that they have to have everything perfect to come back in and impress you with, but another masculine's perspective could be, well, I do want to come in, but I'm weighed down by guilt. I'm weighed down by the more emotional than the 3D. They're more weighed down by what they're feeling, what they think than reality. So I think it's just really safe to say here that there is no perfect time. Like, I've never got this message before in a divine masculine reading like this. It's like there is no perfect time. It's either you want to patch this connection up, it's either you want to embrace this love or you don't. It's not anything to ponder about. The way that I feel with this reading right now is that for you all watching is that your person has to make a decision. Either they're going to show you who they are. You see what I'm saying? They're going to be honest with you. They're going to take off that false mask. They're going to bear all. Even if they're in shambles, even if they're feeling impoverished, it doesn't matter. Like, true love and a true connection doesn't care about your money, respectfully. Like, money is subjective. Money is a resource. Money is a tool. Money is something that is indicative of your circumstance. It's nothing to do with love. Money and love are not synonymous. They're not. You don't need one to have the other. Not real love. Okay, because even if you're a married couples will tell you that they go through hardships. But does a love disappear when they go through hardships? It shouldn't. If it's real, they'll work through it together. So that's the kind of energy and the belief that your person needs to work themselves out of. Is okay, maybe they are embarrassed about something. Maybe they are having legal issues. For others of you, okay, take what applies. Maybe they are in a financial bind, right? They're not making as much money, okay? But are you going to let that stop you from from getting this off your chest, because what's even worse, masculine, for those masculines watching, what's even worse in my opinion is if you let that weigh you down, if you let this regret weigh you down and you're going through financial issues. I think it's a better idea to let whatever's on your heart sing and escape and be free, and still work on your 3D, your 3D kind of complex, where, the resources, the reputation, the status, all that stuff. Like, there's something weighing so heavily on your person's heart, and they need to let it go. That's what I feel. They need to just open themselves up and let it out and let it go. But until they do that, and they take off the shame, they take off the ego, they take off the deception and lies, it cannot move forward. It just can't move forward. So your person has to get to that point. But in the meantime, let's see what your advice is. So let's close with your advice, the viewer. What should you do, or what should you focus on? Because that's what I think is, and I feel is really happening, is your person is operating like most humans do, off of scarcity, a scarcity mindset, okay? And I think it's important to note that true love, real love, you're not always going to be up, as they say. You're not always going to have everything together. You know what I'm saying? And that's when the true test of true love comes in, is, are you going to buckle, or are you going to stand firm? Couples that are either married or live together long term, whatever, they're not multimillionaires. They're not always doing well. They're going to have some bad days. They're going to have some bad seasons. Not even bad, just life. Life happens. And I think here that your person is some kind of belief, I want to say, in their mind has tried to convince them that they need to be perfect, they need to have everything together, and maybe they're holding on to somebody from the past, that could be a possibility. 3 of Cups reverse. Maybe they are holding on to some kind of rendezvous, or some kind of old tie energy that is still lingering, and they need to let that go. They need to cut these energetic cords to other people they've slept with. That could also be what I'm seeing here. So there's a lot of work to do, when it comes to this masculine right here, getting out of their head and learning to accept what they've done wrong, or what they're struggling with, and move forward. It's a lot, so your person just has to grow in courage. They have to encourage themselves. And, if you're not around, if you're not even talking to them, this is all on them. Keep in mind, this is all going to be on them. They're going to have to figure this out for themselves, okay? So what is your advice in the meantime? What is your advice in the meantime? All tied up. So with the card 23, all tied up. So your advice is to get untangled. Your advice is to let this play out, okay? The advice for you is to untangle your heart from any kind of stressful or negative emotion, okay? And to, honestly, I just feel forgive. Like, it's kind of a situation of let go, let God at this point. I think that it's saying that, whatever you feel that you're negatively tied up in, you can also work to entangle yourself as well, okay? That's amazing. So this is a reading, you all. Thank you for watching. I really hope that this gave you some clarity. For sure, tap and subscribe, thumbs up. I will see you in the next video, okay?